Hi, and welcome to the High Ticket Expert Masterclass. What I want to really cover in this masterclass is give you guys a behind the look, behind the curtains look at what we've been doing over the last 90 days during obviously the current pandemic. And also not only breaking down exactly what we did and how we've done it, but also I want to talk about my experience in the high ticket programs, okay, and also show you how I've basically done over 8 figures twice with high ticket programs, and why I believe, and I still believe today, that high ticket programs are the only way if you really want to um, leverage your time as an expert. Okay, so I'm going to be covering some really cool stuff on this masterclass. So if you want to take notes, take notes. And like I say, the best way to take notes really is not to write down what's actually written on the slides, for example, but just any ideas that you have that come into your head that can really help you be successful as an expert with high ticket programs. So let's get started. First of all, just a brief background to myself for those of you guys who don't know me, and for those of you who know me, hello again. I'm one of the world's top joint venture experts. My specialist topic really is I'm a high ticket expert in the area of joint ventures and strategic partnerships, and that's what I've been doing and done over the last 15, 20 years. I've built some very successful businesses as a high ticket expert and cashed out twice around the 8 figure mark using my expertise. I've achieved actually right now to date over $100 million using joint ventures in the certain projects that I've been involved in as the joint venture expert. I'm an international speaker, coach, and consultant, so I'm an expert in my field. I'm also the best-selling author of Guerrilla Marketing and Joint Ventures with my late mentor, J. Conrad Levinson, who passed away in 2014. I'm also the founder and CEO of the Joint Venture Group. I'm also an official Forbes and Entrepreneur contributor. I write for both magazines as an expert in the field of joint ventures. And I sold my main JV training and consulting business for 8 figures in 2017. And that was primarily to do a lot with high ticket, okay, high ticket training and high ticket consulting in the corporate space. So enough about me. Here's what we'll be covering today. First of all, I'm going to talk about why high ticket programs. Okay, now you can see right now, especially on social media, for example, there is a lot of talk about high ticket, for example. So there is a lot of people promoting high ticket programs, and most people, when it comes to high ticket, they are pretty much doing the same thing. Okay, I'm going to show you a different way of using high ticket basically to your advantage. Okay, in something that I call the high ticket hybrid model. I'm also going to talk about what it takes to become a high ticket expert. Okay, what sort of credentials you need and what sort of skills you need to become a high ticket expert. Anyone can be an expert, but to become a high ticket expert, you need to know certain credentials and criteria. Okay, I'm going to show you the potential high ticket program income, what you can make, and it's pretty amazing from repurposing your base expertise into a high ticket program. I'm going to give you a couple of case studies as well to show you the proof. I'm going to give you a 6-figure high ticket program case study. I'm also going to take you through a 7-figure high ticket program case study. I'm also going to do some training and show you 5 steps that you can use yourself to create your own high ticket programs. Okay. And then we're going to talk more about what I believe is the perfect high ticket expert system that you can apply to become successful creating and launching your own high ticket programs. And then we'll have a Q&A at the end. So if you have any questions, we'll run those questions at the end of the masterclass training. So as a bonus, as promised, for those of you guys who stayed for the end of the training, you will get a copy of the 55 most lucrative expert niches report. This is a really cool bonus. It'll give you basically and show you the most profitable expert niches that you can create high ticket programs in. Like I say, you've got to stay till the end. I'm using software that can track all the people who stay till the end, and this will be sent to you by the email you use to register for the training. So you'll need to get a copy of that. Okay, so first of all, have you ever coached or been coached before? Okay, so let's look at the traditional coaching model. And this is primarily the coaching model that most traditional coaches use. Okay, the traditional coaching fee formula, how it normally works is most coaches have a target to make 100K a year, for example, 6 figures. Okay, um, so if we take 6 figures over 12 months, that equates to about $8,333 a month for you to be able to make 100K or 6 figures in 12 months. Now, most coaches only have 160 working hours available each month for coaching, okay, especially one-to-one coaching, for example. And then 80 hours of marketing and 40 hours of admin. So this leaves most traditional coaches with just 40 hours of coaching, okay? Coaching applied time to coach. So if you divide 40 hours by 4 weeks, that is basically 10 hours per week of coaching. And 1 client per hour a week, that would equal to 10 clients. So 10 clients is really the maximum amount of clients that a coach can traditionally handle, okay? And like I say, $8,333 divided by 10 clients, that comes down to about $833 per client, okay, for a coach to make 100K a year, the traditional coaching model, right? And traditional coaches, they earn between 55K to 116K a year. This is a statistic by the Coaching Federation. It is what traditional coaches earn, okay, traditionally. So here's the ideal coaching model, okay? You have products at the bottom of the pyramid, and then you have what they call is the premium coaching, which is the one-to-one, which obviously takes up a lot of time for an individual, for a coach. Where you really want to be is in the middle, okay? Where you're using and leveraging the internet and you're creating programs, okay? Like, for example, group coaching programs, for example. So why high ticket programs? Okay, especially with doing programs online, why focus on high ticket programs? So here's the reason why. Number one, you get to escape the time for money trap. When you're doing high ticket programs, especially group coaching, you can coach a number of people and leverage your time for money. Okay, so you're not creating a buffer for yourself where you're capped at how many people you can work with when you're coaching, for example, or as an expert, the services that you deliver. You can work from home or anywhere in the world, and currently right now that seems to be the trend, to be able to work from anywhere in the world using your expertise and your skill. Also allows you to monetize your passion, expertise, and experience. Okay, and coupled with that, in terms of charging a higher fee through a group a program or high ticket program, it just means that you spend less time and more people you can reach, for example, by leveraging that time. There's also many niches for high ticket. For example, the bonus report that you get if you stay to the end of this masterclass, it'll give you a list of different niches, and you'll be surprised at how many niches there are for high ticket programs. And they go way beyond just business coaching, for example. You can also make a difference in other people's lives. When you're creating a group coaching program, for example, you get to touch a lot of people's lives in one specific community, and this is the beauty of doing high ticket programs, especially high ticket group coaching programs, for example. Also, you can create fast action results with high ticket programs from problem to promise. Now, a lot of people pay for fast action results, okay, and they pay more for fast action results, and that's why a lot of people invest in high ticket programs. That's why a lot of people pay so they can learn quicker and get the result faster. Okay, so you take someone from a problem to the promise and eventually to the result in a much quicker time frame. Okay, and people will pay that. That is that is basically the underlying factor. That's why people pay thousands of dollars or even more than that. You have coaches who charge, traditionally $5,000, for example, 50,000, and you have $100,000 programs. People pay that because of the fast action results that it promises. Okay, as long as you can deliver those results, which is the key factor here, you can charge whatever you want, basically, in terms of what you're worth. Okay, or what it's worth to solve a problem. Okay, and get that result quicker. And at the end of the day, it is also worth what someone's prepared to pay for it. Okay, and that's very important. And like I say, you can make lots of money with high ticket programs as long as you can deliver results. Results are the key word here. Okay, as long as you can deliver the result, and as long as you can deliver the result quick or quicker, people will pay to get that result in your high ticket program. It's also one of the world's fastest growing businesses, coaching, consulting, utilizing your expertise. It is right now, and obviously working online as well, is growing at tremendous speed. If you look at Zoom, for example, where they've gone from where they were 90 days ago to where they are today, the amount of people utilizing that platform is just exploded. So more and more people are utilizing platforms like that to deliver high ticket programs. Also, there's very low startup costs. You can even start part-time. You don't necessarily have to jump into this full-time. You can start part-time, and you can make more money part-time than someone who is traditionally working as a coach full-time. It's pretty unbelievable what you can do with a high-ticket program and leverage that using the internet. And of course, right now, everyone's at home and online right now. So there is a massive audience out there. There are clients that really, really want your expertise, and they will pay for your high ticket program. So first of all, there's a lot of you on the Masterclass today. I want you to tell me what are you an expert in. So I'd like you to write in the comment box, chat box, tell me what is your area of expertise. Give me an indication of, what are you an expert in. So it'd be interesting to see what expertise we have there. Okay, so we've got project management, marketing strategy for financial advisors, very cool. Public speaking, interesting. Working with INFPs of the Myers-Briggs system, digital publishing, wow, okay. Photography and video, multi-million-dollar sales, very cool. Commercial funding broker, okay, so this is very cool. So we've got loads of very cool experts on this masterclass. Money mindset and business coach, perfect. Okay, everyone needs that. That is such an important thing, the mindset to be able to break through and make the money that their people want. Nurturing client relationship, and brilliant. Okay, business coaching. Okay, cool. All right, so this is good. We've got loads of experts on here today, so that's good. I'm very pleased with that. Okay, so brilliant. So you are all experts. So you basically qualified, first of all. So let's look at some examples right now. And I'll give you an example of what's happening right now in the marketplace out there. If you're on social media, everyone is promoting online courses right now. Okay, everyone's saying, hey, go and put your expertise online and create an online course. There's loads of courses out there. Everyone's promoting the same thing right now. It's like, we'll show you how to get your expertise online and create an online course. So let me just show you what that looks like, okay? Okay, so again, traditional 40 hours a month of coaching, $400,000 if you're a traditional coach. Now, a 4-module online course, okay, 4 1-hour classes. For that, you can charge approximately about $497. And getting 20 students a month is a no-brainer. That's pretty much 5 students a week. Having conversations on social media, doing organic posting, you can easily pick up 5 students. I mean, heck, you don't even need to close them. You can get a website set up, and $497 is a price point that people will actually go to a site, they'll watch a video, and they'll buy at that price point, okay, without having to jump on a phone call with you, for example. So that's what traditionally people are teaching right now. Create a course, package it, put it online, do some organic posting, post in groups, and then direct people to your your video sales letter, for example, and then sell a course. And that's what people are doing, right? Traditionally, right now, so many people are doing that, and that will, a $497 course. You sell 20 of those a month. That will net you around the $10,000 mark per month. So you'll make basically about $119,280 if you just do that. Okay, so you're already making more than a traditional coach. And basically that really is 4 hours one-time work for 6 figures a year, because you record it once, you put it up, and you sell it again and again. And it's great. It's really good income. If you want to make just 6 figures a year through an online course, boom, you can do that. Okay, if you just want to say, hey, I'm happy with that. And that's what a lot of people are teaching right now. Create a course, put it online, and just promote it and sell it, and even automate it. Right? You can automate something like that, and you can make between $5,000 and $10,000 a month doing that. That's what everyone's teaching right now. Let's look at a different situation. Let's look at a high ticket program. Okay. So again, traditional 40 hours a month coaching for 100K a year. Now, if you take the same 4 modules and you turn it into a 4-week program, right? But now you do it live. So you have 4 1-hour weekly live video classes, and then you include with that a 4-week group coaching and a Facebook group, right? Now, it's exactly the same online course, but turned into a high ticket program, a coaching program, in essence. You can now charge $1,997 for that same online course, okay, with the added components. Now, if you just picked up 12 clients a month, that is basically what 3 clients a week, which is peanuts, which is, easy to do, right? You would make about $24,000 per program, per 4-week program, okay? And if you ran that 4-week program throughout the year, you'd make about $287,568 a year, almost $300,000 a year, just running that same 4-week program, which really is your online course, but converted into a 4-week program, right? A 4-week group coaching program. Now, let's take that to the next level. Let's take it to a higher ticket program income. Not high ticket, higher ticket program. And this is what a lot of people are doing right now, online coaching, right? Again, additional 40 hours a month, coaching for 100K. People are doing 6-month coaching programs right now with 4 weekly or 6 weekly training modules, right? So you get the pre-recorded, which is basically the 4 online module course that we saw at the beginning, which was $497, right? You put that in a portal, and you give them a Facebook group with 6 months coaching, and you do weekly group coaching in the Facebook group. People are charging $5,000 for that program, right? This is traditional people are charging right now. 8 clients a month, which is what, 2 clients a week, will net you $40,000 a month, right? Just from that 6-month group coaching program. And that is traditionally what a lot of people are doing right now, on the higher end, okay? Group coaching. $40,000 per month. We're now talking close to $500,000 a year from the same exact content, right? Which was originally a 4-module online course, right? But now you've created it from a high ticket to a higher ticket program, okay? Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think you could become a successful high ticket expert? Now, give me a yes in the chat box or the comment box. Let me know, do you think you have what it takes to become a successful high ticket expert after looking at that? After looking at the ways that you can easily create an online course, and then from the same online course, you can create a high ticket program, and from the high ticket program, you can create a higher ticket program, okay? So everyone's saying yes, and this is it, guys. A lot of it comes down to our mindset also, right? The mindset is the biggest thing. Okay, brilliant. So that's good. Now, let me show you a couple of case studies, okay? First of all, as you know, I run a JV program, okay? I run a very high ticket program, and I'll show you exactly how I created that. I run a boot camp basically 3 or 4 times a year in Vegas. It's a very high ticket program, and let me show you how I got to create that. So I started off creating an 8-week live JV certification program, okay? I marketed it using social media. It's purely organic, right? I did a webinar for the first program I did, and I only had 96 people on that webinar. I sold 20 spots on that webinar at $5,000 each, right? I made six figures from that one webinar with just under 100 people on that webinar. Why? Because number one, I'm an expert. Number two, I'm an expert in a niche. Okay, I'm probably the only one of three experts in the world that can teach that topic. Okay, so niche, expertise, uniqueness, right? A very unique skill set I have that I can do that, right? And this is the thing with creating your expertise and using your expertise. I did that program. It was an 8-week program, and I repeated it 4 times in a year. $400,000, so under $500,000, right, with that program. This is all while traveling, just using the internet. Now, as you know, I'm a person who used to speak all over the world on the topic of joint ventures. I spoke at many events, and while traveling, this is what I was doing with my programs. Okay, and this is primarily how my program started. From the 8-week live program, I created an 8-module online course from the webinar recordings, which I also sell as a home study program. So if people can't attend my program live or they can't afford the $5,000 ticket, I have a backup for them, right? I have a second revenue stream from the recordings of the webinar, the live webinar, and some of you on this call might be into some of my programs already, within the pre-recorded programs. I sell that home study program for $2,500, just basically half of what I charge for the live program. And I sell at least 4 of those a month. I sell quite a lot of those. And that gives me an extra $120,000. So that's $500,000, right? From just doing one program there. Okay? And how it works is a simple order page. I send them online, tell them what they're going to get, and then basically they purchase. Okay? So this is just one of my high ticket programs in this niche. I have 4 high ticket programs. Okay? That make me over 7 figures. So here's a 7-figure high ticket case study. So the same slides for my JV certification program that I originally created years ago. I took those slides and I created a 3-day live certification bootcamp, which most of you know that's what I'm pretty much well known for. I charged $10,000 for my 3-day bootcamp, and I used to charge $15,000 for that when I first started, but now it's $10,000. Okay, and I still run that. I've been running that for the last 10 years. Okay. I have a maximum of 10 people per bootcamp, and it's very easy to fill, right? Using only organic marketing. Getting 10 people to come to a 3-day bootcamp is very easy to fill. So 10 max spots at $10,000 is $100,000. So these are 6-figure bootcamps. And I normally repeat it 4 times in the year. Okay, I do it 4 times a year. It's $400,000. Now I've been running those 3-day bootcamps since 2010, right? I've made my total revenue from those boot camps has been over $4 million just from that one boot camp. Now that's not the only boot camp I run. I run 2 other boot camps similar to that. So this is what allows me to do 7 figures a year, easy peasy. Basically working part time, as you know, through my high ticket program. Okay, this is why you can work less and you can make much more with your own high ticket program. It's unbelievable how you can repurpose the content for one high ticket program into 3 or 4 different high ticket programs. Okay, and this is what I call my high ticket hybrid model. You take a high ticket, you take one content and you repurpose it into different formats, right? But it's all high ticket hybrid model. Okay. Okay, so let me show you what we did over the last 90 days. So we launched a new high ticket offer, right, as an experiment, right, and we did just over 100K in the last 90 days with a brand new high ticket offer during a pandemic. This is pretty unbelievable. So there are people out there who are spending money to get a fast action result. Okay, so the 108K in 90 days case study. So here's what I did step by step, and I'm going to show you exactly what we did. I put up a CTA, a call to action post on my social media pages, right? For 6 people wanted to work with me to launch their first high ticket program. I signed up 6 people with just one post and then launched my 6-week, what I call high ticket intensive one-to-one program for $6,000, right? And we for the 6 people, we made $36,000, okay, as a test. right? So I thought, you know what, I can handle 6 people. Let's do a test one-to-one. I'll work with them over 6 weeks through a high ticket intensive, and I help them create and launch their high ticket program. I I got some results from the first batch of 6 people, and I reposted an offer again with the results, and I signed up a total of 18 clients total over the last 90 days for my 6K program. Okay, so total new income from that experiment over the last 90 days has been just over $108,000. Right. So here's what we did, and it's easy. All I did was just have 1 or 2 conversations a day about my high ticket offer on social media. This is totally organic. I mean, 6 people in a month. How many conversations do I need to have? You have one conversation a day. That's 30 conversations, and out of 30 people, how hard is it to close 6? You have a conversation with 60 people. How hard is it to close 6? Right? This is all organic, totally organic, no ads whatsoever. This is my original post, right? Looking for just 6 experts who want to work with me creating, selling, and implementing their first high ticket program. Comment yes, and I'll reach out to you with details. We had 19 comments on this. And from the 19 comments, and from the people I had conversations with preceding this on social media, we had 6 people sign up at 6K. And then I had one person who got a result. We did a beta launch with him actually straight away. He made 5K from his beta launch. So I said, okay, looking for 6 more experts who want a quick ROI like Richard, working with me to create, sell, and implement their first high ticket program. Comment yes below or DM me for details. 32 comments on that post. So 32 new leads, okay? New conversations for me to have with people and say, hey, this is what we got for this guy. He did a beta launch. We closed 5K just with the beta launch, right? Before he even started promoting his high ticket program. So results again, guys, we post results, okay? Organic marketing, and that got a lot of people in and a lot of leads for us and to exchange to clients. So let me tell you, what difference would that sort of income make for you? You know, 100K in 90 days. Would that make a significant a difference for you in your income? Give me a yes in the chat box or comment box. Tell me what that would do. What would 100K, if you were given 100K or you made 100K in 90 days, what difference would that make for you? Would that make a significant difference for you, that income? And exactly, yeah, that'd be amazing. Game changer. I'm free. Yes, it would free me up. There you go. Okay. So just think about what that would do for you. Okay. That's 100K in just 3 months, right? So brilliant. So let me show you the 5 steps that we used that I took these guys through, okay, for the high ticket intensive. This is what we covered on those 5 steps to help them create their perfect high ticket online program, right? So first of all, step one, we taught them how to find a niche, or we said, look, let's see how we can stabilize the niche that you're in already, or find a sub niche or a super niche. So we taught them how to look at Amazon bestsellers, right, for ideas of successful niches and lucrative niches, right? Look at online course sites like Udemy, for example. See what's selling really well. What is most popular right now in the expert niche. We've used Alexa.com and Compete to look at demographics, for example, to look at historical data. Obviously, again, read the top 55 expert niches report, which you guys get a copy of. Also, we told them it's always best to teach your expertise. You know, whatever your expertise and your knowledge is, it's always best to teach that and even nicheify that expertise. Step two was create your program. So we asked them, could you reformat an existing asset like a book, for example, and which is what I did. My original book that I wrote, that is a lot of the content for my programs has come from my book. Can you license somebody else's content? If you want to get into a new specific area, if you've targeted a niche, can you get someone else's content and license that? Can you list all your expertise and experience when it comes to creating your program? Can you list people you've helped and how? What sort of results have you got? Can you list those results? Can we talk about results in your program? Will it be a 4, 6, or 8 module program or weekly program? And how can we price it accordingly to the target market? What is your target market prepared to pay for this program? And what extra materials would you provide? Would you provide a Facebook group, for example? Would you provide handouts? Would you provide assignments? How will it work? And will it be audio, video, or text-based? What is your program going to look like? Okay. Step 3, we looked at how to sell your program. So we said, look, first of all, look at your existing network, social media, for example, current clients, past clients, referrals. And then we showed them how to pre-sell the high ticket program. So you need to do that, guys, before you even start to create your program. You can do a beta launch and you can pre-sell your program. And to be honest with you, whatever investments you make, for example, into a program to help you learn how to do that, you make that back with your beta launch. Would you want to use Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn to generate leads? Would you do it via a newsletter or a blog? Would you want to sell via email, webinars, or conference calls? How would you want to sell your program? Depending on the price points as well. Okay. Would you want to give discounts for quick action takers? Would you want to stack some value for people who want to sign up to your program? And also building your online credibility, we said was important when it comes to selling your program and having online credibility or online authority in the market space. This is why results really matter in terms of showing people that you can deliver on your promise and results for your high ticket program. And also seeking out joint venture partners and affiliates. Can your current clients become affiliates? Okay, and can you find joint venture partners to partner with that will help you bring in some clients for your high ticket program? Step 4 was deliver your program. Would it be a live webinar and then a recording? Will you launch it as pre-recorded videos? Would you use someone else's online program platform like Teachable, for example, to host, or would you create your own online program platform? Would you deliver using online assignments and exercises? Is there a certification behind your program? Would you include a forum or a private Facebook group, or would you even do the program or the training in your Facebook group? Okay, how would that work? Because this is what some people are doing right now. They're creating the videos and they're actually using a Facebook group to deliver those videos. Okay. And would you also include weekly or monthly Q&A group coaching calls in the delivery of your program? And then finally, step 5, managing your clients. Afterwards, how would you manage your clients? First of all, getting solid testimonials after the program is finished. You'd ask about additional needs. Get them to send you referrals to sign up more people. Even get them to become affiliates. And also upsell to higher ticket programs like mastermind, consulting, boot camps, or one-to-one, which is something that I've done over the last 10, 15 years, okay, to consistently do 7 figures a year and even 8 figures on 2 occasions. And this will allow you easily to go from 6 figures to 7 figures when you create higher ticket programs using the same content, repurposing your existing high ticket content, okay? And then obviously after that, rinse and repeat. That is the formula, okay? The 5-step formula to creating and launching your high ticket program. So let me ask you a question. Would you like to have your high ticket online program up and running, making money in as little as only 6 weeks and become a high ticket expert? Give me a yes in the chat box if you would like that. In as little as 6 weeks, okay? Would you like to have your high ticket online program up and running, making money in as little as only 6 weeks and become a high ticket expert? So give me a yes in the chat box. Yes in the comment box. Let's have a look. Brilliant. Okay, good stuff. Right, so let me just introduce you to my high ticket expert intensive. Okay, this is my program to help you create and successfully launch your first high ticket program. And here's what you're going to learn. First of all, how to become a high ticket expert. We're going to cover how to leverage the internet for high ticket programs. We're going to go through how to create fast action result programs, right? This is one of the most important components. I'm also going to show you how to sell high ticket programs, okay, using a lot of the script that I use, even selling online via Messenger, if you want to sell via the phone, or selling just straight off the page with a website. How to deliver high ticket programs successfully, different ways to deliver them, how to get clients easily online without paid ads, how to get others to market for you, which obviously is one of my areas of expertise, and how to build your expert authority to charge much more, okay? And also, obviously, how to sell high ticket programs. So, how does the program work? Okay, so we've got 6 weekly training sessions starting Wednesday, the 22nd of July, okay? So, here's what we're going to be covering over the 6 weeks. Week 1, I'm going to take you through how to find your ideal high ticket niche, okay, an ideal customer, ideal client. Week 2, we're going to cover the high ticket mindset. I'm going to show you how to basically tune in your mindset to understand how high ticket works, and also to be able to deliver high ticket programs, okay, and not have what they call the imposter syndrome, and not have a worry about whether you can deliver a program or not. But this is going to be based on your results, okay? So the high ticket mindset, tune your mindset to be able to deliver the most results orientated high ticket programs ever. Week 3, I'm going to show you how to create your perfect high ticket program. Week 4, we're going to show you how to deliver your high ticket program, the different platforms you can use. And week 5, we'll go about showing you how to sell a high ticket program, different avenues, different ways that will be suited to your personality, and will help you sell your high ticket program. And then week 6, I'm going to take you through how to take the same content, repurpose it, and to deliver higher ticket programs. I'm talking 10, 15, 50, 100K programs, okay, from your existing high ticket program.